Welcome to the Self-Help Hub for Women, the place to be for your personal development desires. But today we're going to be doing the interviews for women becoming their best. And today we've got a man on. We've got a guy on, Stephen Whitefred. And he's going to be talking about how to boost your income after pension, doing things online to help you boost your income. I know there's a lot of you out there that want to do that. And Stephen is offering those skills to you. So I'll say, let's go over to the interview to Stephen and see what he's doing. But first, let me ask you a question. Have you subscribed? Have you? Press that notification button down below. Subscribe. Let's go over to the interview. Hello, Steve, and welcome to the Self-Help Hub for Women. Glad to have you here.
Hi, Rona. How are you keeping? Well, I hope.
I'm not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I'm really glad to have you here. I'm going to be honest with you. You're the first man that I've had interviewed on the Self-Help Hub. So
goodness me.
The ladies are going to be really impressed. The ladies are going to be really impressed. So Steve, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm in my late 60s now, and I was originally from an electrical, mechanical, electronic background. With what was, if people can remember, the old GPO, which is now BT. And I was a technical officer with them at an international telex exchange in London. And that's where people can remember that far back. And what is telex? I mean, it's just died out many years ago. And I then moved on to aircraft electronics. So I was into electromechanical, electrical background. I moved on to Marconi's, and we were doing testing on and developing of what they called head-up displays, which was for fighter aircraft. So, okay. And again, the technology in those days, since then, has moved on so much that those elements of technology have pretty much died out. And by the time that technology had moved on quite a lot, I'd moved on as well, changed direction. And I thought I'd really like to try and work in an area that I was really interested in. So I went back to education full time as a mature student, as they call us, in my mid-late 20s, and I studied interior design and exhibition design. And I graduated after 3 years as an interior designer. They do say, I guess, timing is everything. And I suppose my timing was pretty poor, in as much that interior design in those days, the industry, was not that popular, and there weren't that many jobs around. So I freelanced for quite a while with one or two fairly top interior design companies in London. They couldn't employ full-time staff because of the state of the market at that time. So I freelanced for a while, and then I finally ended up. I sought permanent employment, and I finally ended up in a role where I was a designer draftsman, working on fit-out projects up and down the country and abroad as well. And I did that for quite some time. I then moved into project management of those projects, and then contract management, which I've done for a number of years on large fit out and hotel projects. So that's what I've been doing. It's only really
to what you're doing now.
Yes.
What has led you to what you're doing now?
That's led me to what I'm doing now. And that was because it's only really in the last 4 to 5 years that you could say I've made a reasonable income, but it didn't make up for all the years before that when the industries I was in weren't that well paid. And so, and also I was approached, the reason I can say that now, that I'm earning a fairly decent wage, was that 4 to 5 years ago I was approached out of the blue by a company who was looking for a tired old contracts manager, which I was by then, and we wanted to do something a little bit different. And so they invited me to join them to do copywriting and editorial work as a technical bid manager. So, but what it hasn't done is made up for all the years before then when I was fairly poorly paid. So it soon hit home to me that really, even though, you know, I'm moving towards retirement, and I really needed to do something rather urgently, because I was going to end up in a fairly poor situation with a very small private pension and a state pension. And as we know, with spiralling costs today and all that's going on, I realised that I really had to take some action to improve my current situation, and looking towards retirement, looking to make an additional income alongside the state pension. Otherwise, I was going to really struggle.
And what is it that you're doing now? What is it?
Well,
give us a few details about what you're doing.
So, yeah. So, in taking action, I did some research, looked at the options to see realistically how I could make an additional income. And what turned out to be the best niche for me really is to create a business online. I was aware that there was a potential audience of millions on the internet. So I looked into internet marketing. I looked into what sort of things you could do to make an additional income online. And so that's what I'm doing now. And through learning, well, basically through learning and guidance from others and seeking mentoring, it wasn't long before I was actually making an additional income. And so this is what I'd needed to achieve. And it really has transformed my immediate and future prospects.
Okay. So when you say make an additional income online, what exactly are you doing? Give us as subscribers an idea of some of the things you're actually doing.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing a variety of things, but my main niche is to provide online training for all those who are in a similar situation to me, or realizing that they really do need to make some sort of additional income alongside perhaps what they already do. And they've perhaps got one eye on the future and their retirement, and realizing, as I did, that it's going to be really hard to survive into retirement without having some sort of additional income to improve your current and ongoing lifestyle into the future. So my main niche is to provide online training for people who are in that situation, looking for additional income. And that is really towards building a brighter future for themselves. This training is provided through online courses covering up to 50 topics, from affiliate marketing through to course creation, using perhaps their own experience and aptitude, so they can turn that into an online income. Affiliate marketing, for instance, you don't need any stock. You're just marketing other people's products that are already established, and you can earn quite handsome commissions from that. You can also, there's so many topics to choose from, it's unbelievable. You could run your own online events and seminars. It's not that difficult to do, surprisingly. I'm sure a lot of people think, oh, I can't do that, that's not me. No, that'll never work. But that's not the case. You've got to learn how, perhaps you've chosen a particular niche. You learn how to apply that niche on the internet. How to market that, develop that. It's not difficult, and you can create quite a handsome income for yourself.
What was your business journey like? What was it like, this journey into this new business that you started? What was it like for you? How do you feel about it?
I suppose you could say enlightening, educational, absorbing, and actually enjoyable. particularly with the people I've now come to know and link up with on a regular basis, a group of like-minded people who help each other to progress and promote their business. It's a great family online. So that's been a welcome addition to the journey. I mean, early days, I thought I could do this online business thing on my own without any help or any mentoring from anyone else. I was sadly mistaken, not surprisingly.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and so basically I ended up for a year or so just skirting around the edges, trying different things, and not really applying myself and not really having in-depth knowledge that I needed in my particular niche to make it succeed. But as soon as I got my head around the fact that, look, Steve, it makes sense. Why don't you seek out those who are experts in their field, who know what they're doing, and just copy them, learn from them, and apply what their teachings, if you like. And so once I sought some tuition and help, I started to earn. And that was the big switch for me. And believe it or not, it's quite a well-known fact that trying to succeed in business, it's only 20% application, and it's actually 80% mindset. It's getting your head around to thinking that you can do something that it's totally alien to you to start with. You can learn from others, learn from the best, and you will succeed. You just need to, if you like, copy what they do, rinse and repeat. And in your chosen niche, if you apply the principles, then you will succeed.
And what special message do you have for those who are in a similar situation to you, who were similar situation that you were in before you started? Yes.
Don't do what I did, first of all. Just do what I have done since, and that is take action. Learn about the range of possibilities open to you to make that additional income online. Select a chosen topic from a wide range of online business niches. And with help and guidance, follow course details, and you will realize your own business and an additional income stream. And it's been a big learning curve for me. But once, as I said, once I got my head around what you needed to do and applied myself, the progress was meteoric as such, from a point where I was fiddling around and not really knowing what I was doing. Once I ceased educating myself a little bit, and it's not that difficult, then things did change for the better very quickly.
Okay, well, thank you, Stephen. You know, my self-help hub is for women 40 and above. So a lot of my subscribers are actually quite older, and a lot of them are in their mature stages, and they're probably pensioners themselves. So it will be very helpful for them to see that, you know, areas of where they can do their own development and, you know, start their own kind of entrepreneurial journey to start their own businesses and things like that. So thank you so much. But Steve, before you go, can you please let us know where we can get in contact with you, how we can get in contact with you?
Okay, sure. You can contact me directly, should you choose to, on my mobile, which is an 0800 number, 0800 061 4576. Or you can go to Facebook, excuse me, visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/route to a better retirement lifestyle /. And you can message us from the Facebook page directly if you wish to, or you can visit our website at https://passiveincome-for-retirement.com. Sorry, it's a bit long-winded, but
no problem. No problem. All Steve's details will be in the description box below. I will make sure of that. So people who want to contact you will be able to contact you. Steve, thank you so much for coming into the Self-Help Hub today. It's been really, really nice to talk to you.
Well,
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
Thanks, Rona, very much for inviting me. And
wasn't that a great interview, Stephen? It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I've got ways to go yet, but you know, I'm totally getting where he's coming from. So don't forget, all his information is going to be in the description box below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be bringing you new content every week. So I'll see you next time here at Self-Help Hub. It's not selfish. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.